Agora o YouTube tá indo. Já. Tá travando os outros agora. Perfeito. Tá bem. Beleza, acho que foi. Por aqui. A parte aqui do YouTube. Tá bom, pô. A cidade tá boa também. E foi. Aqui, parte. Fechou. Bom, mas pode falar. Entendi. Sabe, irmão. Tô de boa. Beleza, vamos lá. Vamos continuar aqui o jogo. Montar esse primeiro navio aí, né?
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just
Ficar de
daydreaming.
olho aqui pra ver se não vai.
Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown.
Só deixou.
Searching for a land untouched by the blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Uma nova missão.
Nick told me she was building a ship.
Deixa eu... Bom, só deixa eu ativar ela lá. Vai que é perto de onde a gente vai na missão, né? Ele não pula em cima do... Deixa eu ver se... Então, você sabe que tem alguns elementos de física. Nossa, deixa eu focar aí.
Let's hear it.
É secundária. Então, tem uns elementos de física, né, nos jogos que os... tem alguns tipos, né, de elementos. Então, tem elementos que são que tem a colisão, mas não tem a simulação. Isso quer dizer, é fixo no cenário, então se no Need for Speed isso é bem comum nesses jogos de carro, né? É aqueles postes que, cara, você pode vir a 300 km por hora, ele não vai se mexer. Tá? Porque isso faz parte do cenário. O chão também, você pode tentar bater no chão com a força na ponte, por exemplo, são elementos que não se mexem, né? Então tem esse tipo de elemento, tem o dinâmico, que é o que a gente conhece, que recebe simulação física, então eu venho com o personagem, empurro o objeto, que são as cadeiras aí, no caso do Final Fantasy, tem lá as cadeiras que a gente conseguiu empurrar. Você vê que aquela caixa que eu tentei pular em cima, não tem. Né? Então ele faz parte do cenário, tá? E tem um outro tipo de elemento da física, né? Que são os kinematics, né? Então que são elementos que se movimentam no cenário, então tem um tipo de animação, mas o movimento ele não é ele não é feito pela simulação, e sim por uma animação. Tá? É o famoso trem do GTA. Tá? O trem, então, ele se mexe no cenário, né? Só que ele bate nas outras coisas, então ele tem sim a simulação, mas não dele, em relação a outros objetos que batem nele. Então, eu vi até assistir uns vídeos há muito tempo atrás, né? De um cara tentando parar o trem, colocando vários tanques de guerra e tal, e não vai parar, porque o movimento dele não depende da simulação física, e sim da animação. Tá? Então ele vai passar por cima de tudo, só que ele tem alguns atributos, né, da física, que nem a massa, né? Então, assim, é um objeto que tem uma massa grande, então ele vai empurrar e vai bater com uma certa intensidade os outros, né? Os outros objetos. Mas ele em si não se move pela física, isso quer dizer, não aplica velocidade para ele se mover, e também ele não tem a simulação. Pode vir o que for, não vai tirar ele do caminho, né? E foi o que aconteceu com a caixa ali, que a gente pulou ali em cima, né? E você vê que ela não se mexeu. Né? Bom, fiquei feliz aqui que deu certo o do vermelhinho aí, pra não falar os nomes, vai que... Ah, esse aqui que precisa, né? Esse aqui, né? Tá. Tá. Bom, depois a gente procura. Vambora. Aqui.
All right, Clive. Asterix. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that, in those words.
She did, yes.
Clive, were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
No kick, o verdinho aqui não tá pegando 1080, são 720. Estranho, né?
It told me she was building a ship.
Deixa eu ativar o outro também ali, ó, esse aqui, né?
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build?
Já tá pronto o navio? Beleza. Tô olhando pro lado aqui que não sei se tem só que escreve no chat, né? Tem que ficar de olho. Ah, aqui ó, tem os... posso aceitar por aqui.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking? What could be wrong with Torgor?
Acho que ele só fica 3 ativos, né? Deixa eu ver. 1, 2, 3. Vou tentar ativar o quarto aqui. Isso. Abra 10 cartas.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Esse aqui eu vou priorizar porque vai que aparece. Aí deve sair um. Olha lá. É isso mesmo. Vamos ver se tem coisa aqui. Tem.
Blackthorn. Not really, no. This won't take. I just wanted to ask, and you might still be doubting your craft. Perhaps sharing your thoughts?
That bastard's like still. You got. It's just, well,
And that was?
a sword. And like the metal itself wasn't anything you could slice a man clean into.
So that's what's troubling.
No. Not troubling.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better.
That's about.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are all, and we can't have our master blacks.
You're a soft, but I can't say I'm not grateful for.
Thank you. Let's see what Karen. You're looking well.
What do you want?
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn.
Running around after it?
I suppose I am, yes.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, which made it nice and easy.
Can you tell me who bought it?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric, if you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning. I got your note. You think something's wrong?
So you can read. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said so. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly. Didn't like him. You not been working him too?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy?
What was it you said he was?
That's what the lawsman's.
Then maybe this all has something to do with...
I suppose things happen different. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean?
Lawsman, I need to ask you about...
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Cat, she says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may.
I rather think she might be right. Though all canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Vamos ver se tem alguma coisa. Tem aqui do outro lado. Vamos lá. Vamos fazer essas secundárias aqui. E aí a gente faz mais uma principal aqui. Ali é do quadro, né?
Mid told me she was building a ship.
O 2 é bom, é.
Clive,
That's why I'm here.
shh. Oh, don't make me a little. Listen, I've some bad news. It's maybe my fault. Sadly, that square, I can straighten it out. I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otter.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are. What?
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight, you get Clive to come to you, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame.
We owe 3 of our most...
Each. 5 million. Each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see?
We have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, after the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than... Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our...
All right. But that doesn't mean you... Is there anything I can do
É
to help?
5
There
milhões?
might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece. Little something Sid and I set aside for, and I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies.
I'm sure there will be.
But you know how it is with this place.
I know.
Go. Do you know why I...
Because you'd rather like
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you.
Well, I suppose this...
Don't worry.
Really? Just...
No. I don't.
Deixa eu ver onde fica esse inimigo. É bom muito. Esse. Por aqui. Aqui. Tá, vamos ver agora o que tem que fazer pra cá. Não tem nada. Aqui. Tá tudo espalhado. Vambora. Pensando se eu faço ou não. Ah, mas não dá pra fazer nada. Não consigo navegar.
Obeleth, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
Oh, you in a hurry at all, are you? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obeleth.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle? Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need...
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Será que a mulher foi embora mesmo assim?
Don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got something.
I hope she's telling the truth a little.
Às vezes o pessoal reclama de a animação é meio simples demais, né? Nessas conversas. Mas, cara, é muito trabalho, né? Imagina, todas as animações é meio complicado. Não só as animações, quanto os áudios, né? Então...
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I
thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Oh, lembrou Final Fantasy VIII.
It wasn't the most scenic view
Lembra do
back
começo tinha
then,
uma
but it
flor,
was
né?
never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Do you see that, Sid? Your protege's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Ah, vou começar a ir pra lá, hein? Pô, a mina do barco fugiu mesmo. Por que eu não consigo ir pra cá? Ó, bora.
How are you feeling?
Adiante.
Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. Didn't you, boy?
Bora. Ah, pera aí que tem umas coisas aqui que faz tempo que eu não mexo, né? Deixa aqui o XP. 5.000 já, cara. Eu tô pensando em bater esse, que é os dois que eu mais uso, né? Eu vou fazer esse aqui, cara. O que é esse aqui, mano? 5. Esse aqui pode ir. Problema. Aqui também, né? Pronto. Vou pegar esse aqui, vai. E depois vai ser esse aqui. 1.600. Tá, beleza. Fechou. Bora lá. Caramba, o jogo tá bonito de novo. Eu falo mais uma vez. Eu achei essa questão da iluminação, né? Olha aqui a sombra. É que o jogo sem o HDR, que eu vejo aqui os vídeos, né? É bem diferente, cara. É bem diferente.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today. Good girl. Fly, Ambrosia. Time to fight.
Vamos usar o fogo, vai. Peguei o item aqui, peguei, né? Peguei aqui. Uma pergunta.
So what do you think? That we'd be... Really? It's as bad as... Oh, why? There's trouble up ahead. I take it there's danger. Oh, what about this fierce? Oh, no doubt. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been... How does a merchant misplace his cart? Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might...
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but...
My brother's right on all accounts.
We may have seen our share of action, true.
You, however, chances are they'll come for you either way. Well, if I'm...
Clearly...
We're lucky now. Reckon he won't... All right.
No, you just put an end to those bands.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait,
Pode ser.
I should probably take care of them.
Pode colocar.
Look lively, you lot.
Já? Não apareceu nada.
These must be our bandits.
Peraí. Ah, tá bom. Eu usei a habilidade, agora não tem. Sei lá.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart?
Beleza. É ali mesmo.
Getting all of this out of it.
Seems we've found us.
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. And how exactly will he be getting his...
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a...
You've done your part.
Sei que eles iam pegar ele. Era uma armadilha. Não era não.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold at least.
The path
Então,
continues on the other side.
você viu que quando a gente passou ali pelo corredor, os pássaros vieram lá do céu, né? Quem tiver curiosidade de como funciona isso, é basicamente um trigger, né, que a gente chama. Então existe uma caixa invisível de colisão ali, bem na entradinha ali por onde eu passei. E quando ele toca nessa caixa, aí sim, para quem é desenvolvedor de aplicativo ou de sistema, vai entender, porque aí esse sim funciona semelhante a um evento disparado por um botão, por alguma ação de tela, né? Então, quando ele dispara esse evento, né? Aí você faz a programação, dispara a animação ali das aves, né? Etc e tal. Agora, o que também é interessante é que esse trigger eu tenho algumas funções específicas, tá? Que nem é nos eventos de desenvolvimento de sistema. Então, às vezes tem o mouse over, o mouse down, né? O touch, quando é do touch, né? Então você tem vários eventos ali do botão, do up do botão, do down do botão, né? Então são vários eventos diferentes. Do trigger também, né? Não é só. Pode ser que o objeto esteja entrando no trigger, esteja saindo no trigger, esteja no trigger, né? Então, ali basicamente é na entrada, né? Colidiu ali na entrada, toca a animação. E aí você tem que guardar isso, né? Pra ele não tocar novamente, né? Só tocar uma vez quando a missão estiver ativa, né? Ou quando alguma coisa. Deveria ser só uma vez, porque se eu recarrego o cenário e passo ali de novo, ele não vai recarregar essa animação, né? Bonito, hein, cara? Caramba, o jogo tá bonito pra caramba.
So this is the Megas.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
Você viu o objeto ali carregando no fundo?
In your room, I mean.
Mudando.
When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Caramba. Eu queria ver a resolução que tá rodando o jogo no modo qualidade. Realmente roda em 4K.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task.
Não é que fica no mundo da lua, pô.
There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen.
Esse quadro que fica atrás dele,
Ere
ele é
long,
muito
the Imperial banner shall fly over every
impressionante, né?
city in storm. And then Valisthea. All shall bow before their emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
The canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Boklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast. Let's go. Faster.
É, gente, vou ter que jogar o Zelda pra só comprovar que esse jogo tem que ser o jogo do ano, cara. Senão eu vou desconfiar de politicagens.
Run like the wind.
Isso aqui, casa do ferreiro. Bom.
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well trained and increasingly armed. But it's easy to place this siege to end.
Pô, isso aí de cair, meus inimigos, meio ruim, hein? Não tem mais nada aqui, né?
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Essa câmera que eles colocam, não sei se vocês perceberam, né? De quando ele sobe no Chocobo. Mas basicamente é pra esconder como que os outros personagens sobem, né, no Chocobo, tipo ela. Então, tipo, mira pra baixo, né? Ela meio que sai de cena e aí, tipo, já carrega e ela já monta, né, no Chocobo, né? Oh, caramba.
Safe.
Oh, bug. É o bug. Foi aqui, né? Esse tipo de erro, que é erro de física, é difícil de arrumar, viu? Assim, é difícil, né? É mais chato porque às vezes não tá relacionado ao código em si, sim a simulação que aconteceu algo assim que não, como se diz, não foi sorte, né? Mas foi algo que aconteceu com a simulação ali, né? E aí, às vezes você, caramba, o jogo tá bonito mesmo, cara. E às vezes você reproduzir esse erro bem mais chato. É bem mais chato. Aí você, às vezes você tem que configurar o quê? Você arruma em collider, né? Em modelo, né? Mas assim, você não conserta não é o código que tá errado, entendeu? Então esses erros eles são mais chatos. Tipo, pega o do Kena, por exemplo. Eu não sei se vocês jogaram. Eu platinei, né? E aí eu fiz o glitch. Né? Fiz o glitch de assumo. Como se diz? De terminar no nível mais difícil, né? Então você tem que passar numa certa região. Basicamente você usa um exploit de física ali, né? Então. É ruim corrigir porque você vai ter que arrumar o modelo e tal. Então, o pessoal às vezes deixa pra lá, né? Porque você não vai arrumar na distância do pulo do personagem, né? Esse aqui não. Adiciona uma nova música, não. Preciso de também. Beleza, vamos lá. Pera aí, agora eu já posso finalizar aquele... Deixa eu finalizar aqui rapidinho esse aqui. E aí provavelmente eu devo... Pera aí, vamos lá.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Comprou umas mesas novas, pô. Onde que é? O que eu tenho que fazer, meu? Casa de encontre e Ignac Demil. Será que é ela aqui? Não. Deve ser essa aqui, não.
Back again, are you?
Vamos lá em cima, então.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room.
My reputation will be ruined. Come.
Pardon?
Out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed.
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult...
Radim!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside?
I'm sorry if I've caused you any...
That? Oh, no. He has been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also...
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword.
Ah, you know, late...
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage.
You have but to state it.
You want an audience with Lord Ignac? A few minutes...
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though every ill-gotten coin in Dalamon is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Ah, putz. Sério? Vamos lá rapidinho. Será que é mais rápido por aqui? Acho que sim, né? Amanhã tem que acordar cedo.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Ah, vou matar nada não. Vamos direto. Eu. Vou pegar esse item aqui. Ele pula pro outro lado? É óbvio que não. Sacana. Ah, fica aí, cachorro. Doguinho. Pô, esse aqui lembrou o deserto do Final Fantasy VII, hein, meu? Lembra que você tinha que fazer o chocobo pra atravessar? Caramba, eu acho que eu contei essa história, mas eu consegui atravessar sem usar o chocobo, cara. Eu fui correndo pelo canto, eu não sabia o que tinha que fazer, cara. Não manjava, ó. E consegui passar. E teve uma das vezes que eu matei a cobra, só que aí vem outra, né? Vem outra e te...
You deserve a rest.
Aí não dá, cara. Tá muito fraco naquela...
We've got company. Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off. Too slow. Nice try.
Oh.
Too slow.
Porra. Deixa a espada, hein?
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be done. All right.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you?
Wyvern.
A formidable... Well, redeem here.
A few moments of your...
You're a master... Oh, true. Karen drove me. It was made and is used, they believe. Each sword is deserved.
But how do they harness it?
Why, they use a whetstone. But it is a mineral. And that, Wyvern, it occurs to take this, the very stone, and a far more.
Legal.
Thank you.
Pardon the
So I am locked in bitter competition with a rival. I am one step ahead of the
And there are many other
and is a perennial. Farewell, Wyvern, may our path redeem. We must.
I think his lordship. Coming, my lordship.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting now. Let's see what Blackthorn...
Bora.
Out of my sight, wench!
Wonders from across the water. Come one, come all, feast your eyes. Good sir, can I interest you in...
How much? For a measly crust of bread?
You won't find any cheaper. Not nowadays. But you're more than welcome to look.
The Empire's unlawful and illegitimate occupation of the crystalline dominion is still in effect. Only those whose business in Twinside has been officially approved by the Republican Army will be permitted to cross the border. All who seek entry are to form a line and ready their documents for inspection.
It looks like we aren't the only ones who are eager to leave.
And they're checking everyone.
Can't you make an
Not for the likes of you.
We won't get through without that pass. Let's go in and find Good, shall we? He must be around here somewhere.
Come and taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
I'll take the large one.
Oh, Good.
Clive, I'm so sorry, don't...
Slow down, Good.
It's me trader's pass. It's gone. We cannot ride the caravan without it. We won't even...
Do you remember when you...
It was in my pocket a minute ago. Then a bairn bumped into me. Here. You don't...
It wouldn't surprise me. A busy market like this is...
So, to get the pass back, we need to find...
I know where. I've got a pallet. No one knows more about what...
Where do we find her?
She's the owner of the Crimson Caravans, up that way. Sign's got a red chocobo on it.
No time like the present.
You two go on ahead. I'm gonna check the rest of me...
All right.
Let's keep an eye out for this red chocobo, then.
And the other on our purses.
It's next to the checkpoint.
What are you looking
Já
for?
viu? Já viu, já.
Farewell.
Looking to hire a coach? It's 10 million for a two-birder to the Crystalline Dominion. Take it or leave it.
Oh, we're not here for that.
Then I bid you good day.
Wait! Don't go, El! He's me mate!
As I live and breathe. Goots, what are you doing back in Boklad? I gather Lady Karen didn't send you. So what trouble have you got yourself into this time?
It's me trader's pass. It got stolen. By a little bairn.
Of all the... You're the size of a marble. Honestly. Ugh.
Goots told us that you know the markets well. Might you have an idea which little bairn could have done this?
We don't intend to punish them. We just need our pass back. Then, we can be on our way.
I see. So neither of you has a trader's pass either. Not that anyone would take you for traders, but I suppose that's why you came to me, correct? Now, I can't say for sure who took your pass, but I suspect I know why they did it. Let me explain. Ever since the Fist marched on the Dominion, the Republic has been clamping down on any commerce that might aid the Empire more than it does us. Which means traders' passes have gone from being merely a way of easing one's progress to being essential if one wishes to cross the border at all. And with demand outstripping supply, they've become a precious commodity, leading some to seek to acquire them by less than legitimate means.
So the children are stealing passes to sell on the black market?
Yes and no. Passes are inscribed with the names of their owners.
Which means?
That someone is doctoring the stolen pass. The same someone who is encouraging the and the same someone who has Goots' Whoever they are, they're ruining the livelihood. Will you stand with us? You want to get your pass back. And we want to ensure that catch whoever's behind it all. And Tuber.
Is there any other way of getting to the
They won't let you in if you're not with the caravan. But the guards will definitely spot you if...
So either we find the people who took the pass, or give up all hope of entering the Dominion.
All right. We'll help.
Thank you kindly. But I don't know your name. Eloise at your service.
Clive.
A pleasure doing business with you, Clive. The proprietor of the furniture makers by the coach stop is spearheading the search. I suggest that you speak with him first.
The furniture makers. Understood.
Out of my sight!
Come on, come on!
Bulk of snake spit for the road?
The caravan stops next to the check.
Juicy pears! Slake your thirst without a crystal.
Are you the furniture maker?
Looking for something in particular? Ah, and Eloise collared you too, eh? Then I expect you want to know more.
She told me you were leading the hunt for the pickpockets. What have you learned?
For one, that they're targeting the traders harder to watch your back, see? Not that they'd be likely to catch them. Those...
Their eyes must have lit up when they saw Goots.
The fishmonger round by the gates.
Thank you.
You won't find anything of this quality in Twinside.
You should come with me to the Dominion. Like.
Fish for sale! Can I interest you?
She's asked me to help her.
Is that so? For one, this isn't a family operation. All the traders say the street urchins, by the sound.
Orphans from the war.
A few, perhaps. They're all looking for a new start in the Dominion and beyond.
The shame of it.
Whoever's behind this would have to have made themselves...
And so should we.
You should start with the children.
It's worth a try.
All right then. Questioning children. How hard can that be?
Come taste my peaches. They're sweet as nectar.
Excuse me.
Can't stop.
I was just wondering if anyone has asked...
Anything you grown-ups ever ask us to do. So guess what I'm about?
Sorry.
Do you have a moment?
What do you want?
What I want is to know who...
I don't know. What's picking pocket?
No, you get in trouble. So if they come calling...
What do you want? It's all right. We're not going to hurt you. We've heard that some very bad people are making... We need to know who's behind...
I don't know much about it, really. He said he got a job.
Sounds promising.
We need to find him and...
Do you know where your friend...
He's usually by the tents outside town.
Thank you.
Come on, come
No use calling Ambrosia now.
Peaches and pears.
Let me carry your goods. I'm cheap. Porter for hire.
Tem animação
She must...
dele batendo ali, ó.
Let's hope he's still
Ele
nearby.
desvia, né?
There are no crystals here.
That big fat donkey was easy pickings. He wouldn't have noticed if we robbed his boots off him. Yeah. Wish we hadn't handed over the pass, though. Could use one of those things to get out of this dump.
Chance would be a fine thing. The moment they found out, they'd string us up by our guts.
Would they now? Perhaps you'd like to introduce us to these charming characters.
Shit, we're in trouble now. What do we do?
You two get caught if you want. I'm off.
Hunter, where are you going?
Vamos ter que seguir.
So that was Hunter, eh? Jill, you would...
All right.
You can't have
Essas
gone far.
missões aí.
I need to find him before his employers do. Did you see a...
There was a boy, right?
Thank you.
Oh, shit. Cornered.
It's all right, Hunter. I just want to ask...
Fine.
I'm looking for the people who were making you
Called themselves the Carstones. They said they'd give me good gill if I did what they told me. I knew they were bad, but it didn't come at all half the time. Before, if I didn't do it, they'd just pick on some...
Hunter.
You found him then?
Jill. Where are the other two?
Eloise is watching over them. She sent Goots and I to look for you.
I haven't got your pass anymore, if that's what you're after. I get whatever you do to me. Not that I go against them anyway. If it weren't for their guilt.
Cowards. You will not force another child to do your bidding.
Wait, we're not...
Don't hurt him.
You're making a mistake. We're on the same side.
Like hell we are. That brooch. Where did you get it?
Master Theo.
Goods. What are you doing with these people? Unless you're the ones my sister was talking about.
Your sister?
Então agora a história deu uma parada, né?
Eloise didn't tell us she had a brother.
And why would she? I'm just a back and a blade. Theodore, at your service.
Theodore, what do you know of the
vultures who have made Boklad? They prey on the desperate, stealing from those with Gil. I'd been looking into their activities in hope, but it seems they've already stooped even lower. Hans is a good lad. Don't blame him. If he and his friends hadn't agreed to... Clive, was it? And my sisters asked you to help, then we all want the same thing.
Já termina aqui também já.
Oh, where? So, what else? You get your trader's pass back.
All right then.
All right then. Honza, where are they kept?
Couldn't if I wanted to. I tried following them once, but they
We'll try this time.
backed up.
To Laney's Cleft then.
Laney's Cleft is to the south, past the camp.
No, you better not have scared anyone.
That's that then.
Daddy!
Ambrosia won't help me here.
Eita.
Yeah!
That's the one who's been sticking his nose in our business.
You should have minded your own. I doubt these were the ringleaders.
But at least we know we're on the right track.
Não, velho. Eu tô indo já. Primeiro mata os magos. Eles ficam... Pô, cara.
Fewer now.
Come on.
Aye. Especially scum.
The leaders of the caste.
They don't deserve any mercy, Clive.
I wasn't planning on showing them.
We're ready when you are.
Oh, I'm ready.
Pessoal é mal, hein?
Fuck! It's that guard from Blockland! Kill him! Kill them all!
Slow. Nice try. Too slow. Nice try.
Devil May Cry.
And they...
Have the names been changed?
Not yet. I recognize some of them. Now I just need to sort through it all and return...
We should go and give Eloise the good news.
Of course. Oh, and,
We'll be glad to.
Finalizando por hoje. Vou só terminar essa missãozinha aqui. Falar com a irmã do cara.
Ah, Clive. How goes the hunt?
Quite the opposite.
So it was the cast stones who were behind it all, and their demise solves I only hope yours is among them. Speaking of whom...
You are too kind, Eloise. Here, Clive.
I will.
Elle, I've asked our boys to carry... Can I count?
Of course. I expect you'll soon be on your way. Would it now? Don't look so shocked.
I don't understand.
As you now know all too well, for a small fee that...
I was the first.
I had no idea.
It just so happened who bettered, wouldn't you agree?
I would. It seems our purpose is the same. So what would you say to working...
It would be our pleasure.
And our honor. The honor is out.
Here, Clive. This is for...
broche.
What is it? Elle has friends in high places, while I have associates.
I shall bear it with pride.
Well, all that remains is to wish Goots's pass should secure you a place on the caravan. But if you encounter any difficulties, we would be delighted.
We'll...
Beleza, vamos salvar aqui. E amanhã a gente continua o passe. Beleza.
Right then. Let's get this back to Goots.
And then it's on to the Dominion.
Ver onde fica as... Nossa, tem várias missões aqui. Então vamos salvar. Não vou fazer não. Tô já desligando. Bora, né? Bom. Amanhã então a gente se vê, gente. Falou.